Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Alright, so we have total surface area of a cone and cylinder. A cylindrical container has a base radius of 6 meters and its height is 17 meters. Calculate its total surface area. So the first thing you need to note here is that it is a cylindrical, that's a cylinder, and you notice how your cylinder is drawn. Now, cylinder is of two forms. There are some that will have the two tops closed, like the likes of your tin, your tomato tin, that's tin tomato, the likes of your milk, tin milk, and many more, whereby the cylinder has two closed tops. And we also have the one whereby we have one closed top, or we say one open top, anyone. So just like your buckets and so on. So for this one, it has its own formula to calculate the total surface area of a cylinder that has two tops open. So TSA of a cylinder that has two tops open, this two tops closed. Two tops closed is 2 pi r open bracket r plus h. Now a cylinder that has one top opened, so that will be pi r open bracket r plus 2h. That's formula for the total surface area. Now this question says a cylindrical container has a base radius of 6 meters and its height is 17 meters. Calculate its total surface area. So we are not even told that if it has two tops closed or one top open, but then we have to solve for both. So the radius is 6 meters. So you know from here to here is your radius. The full length here to here is the diameter. So half of it will be your radius, 6 meters, and its height is 17. So the height that's here to here is 17 meters. Calculate its total surface area. Likewise, the same thing as this. So let's do when two tops closed. We have 2 pi r open bracket r plus h. So that will be 2 times pi. You know your pi to be 22/7. That's a fixed value, or 3.142. So we have 22/7 times the radius here is 6. Then we also have 6 plus our height is 17. So we can multiply everything here together. Let me get my calculator. So when you multiply this together, we have 2 times 22 times 6. That will be 264/7. Then here you have 23. So multiply everything here. 264 times 23. We have 6072 divided by 7. We have 867.43 meter. That will be meter square, because we are dealing with total surface area. Anything area has a unit of square. Area is measured in square units. So whether it's a centimeter, meter, kilometer, everything should be square units. That's the unit. Now, if we are doing one top opened, the formula is changing to pi r plus 2h. So pi is 22/7, a fixed value. Radius is 6. Then radius is 6 plus 2. Now 2h means 2 times h. So that will be 2 open bracket 17. So we have 22/7 times 6 open bracket. Now you do the one, board mass, you have to do multiplication first. Bracket of division, multiplication. So I do multiplication first, so before your addition. So 2 times 7 is 34. So we have 22 times 6. Let's just do it once. 22 times 6. That will be 132/7. Then we have 40 here. 40 here. So 132. Okay. Let me do 132 times 40. We have 5,280 over 7. And when we punch our calculator, we get 754.29 meter square. So that is it for the total surface area of a cylindrical container. And the second one says that a cone has a base radius. So you know a cone is of this form. That's your cone. Has a base radius of 6 meters. It means from here to here, you know, your cone has a height here. So this is the radius of what? 6 centimeters. It is a centimeter this time around. Then the height is 9 centimeters. So from here to here is the height, 9 centimeters. But there's something we call slant edge, or call it slant height in cone. So from here to here is your slant height, which is L. Here is your H, here is R. Now, we are asked to find the total surface area. Now, total surface area of a cone, let me write it here, is pi r open bracket r plus L. So this is formula for total surface area of the cone. So pi is your 22/7, r is your radius, then L is your slant height. So we're not giving slant height in the question, so it means you have to find your slant height. Now let's go back to triangle. You know, this is a triangle. I want to bring it out. Let me bring it out. So your 9 is the height, your 6 is the radius, this place, then here is what? Your slant height. So let's make this a right angle triangle. Remember your right angle triangle, anyone facing your right angle triangle is your what? Your hypotenuse. So this is, let's say this is the opposite where the angle lies, opposite, and then is the adjacent. So if you could recall your Pythagoras theorem, whereby you are looking for the third side of a right angle triangle, you use Pythagoras theorem, which says that hypotenuse square equals, let me write it here, Pythagoras. So hypotenuse square equals what? Opposite square plus adjacent square. So hypotenuse square is this, that will be L square. Don't forget, we are looking for L. That's why we are going to the short. As if we have been given L, we just have to just substitute and put it inside direct. So opposite is 9 square plus adjacent is 6 square. So L square equals 81 plus 36. So L square equals 81 plus 36. It give us 117. So you know you square root both sides. You square both sides. So this square cancels this. So L equals square root of the answer. That will be 10.82 centimeter. Length is measured in like it doesn't have square, it's centimeter. So now we have gotten this. So we can now substitute 22/7 times radius is 6, then 6 plus 10.82. What we got here. So we have 22/7 times 6, then we have 16.82 here. So we can now multiply everything. Oh, sorry. We can now multiply everything here. So we have 22 times 6 times 16.82. So we have 2220.24, everything over 7. So divided by 7, we have 317.18 centimeter square. Remember your area is measured in square units, so that's why we have centimeter square. But if it is volume, volume is measured in cube units. So in our next class we'll be looking at volume. All right, so this is all about total surface area of a cone and of a cylinder. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you know you like this video, please like, comment, and share. And if you know you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. God bless you in Jesus' name.